Georgians need to keep tax dollars in their pocket. And even though they're taxed, we still believe that it belongs to the people and not the government. Sam, come up and address us and tell us what the policies would mean for you and your business and the folks here that work with you.
I will. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
President Trump's initiative to reduce taxes upon employees' tips is a great example of his effort to reduce the tax burden on hardworking Americans. Most of the people that work in the food service industry are some of the lowest average income employees in the United States. They work extremely hard, and their tips being taxed by the government is just an additional burden on their disposable income. More than 7 out of 10 women are working tipped industries. Of those, better than 3 out of 10 are minority females. By reducing the amount of tax on their tips, it will greatly increase their disposable income and reward their hard work as it should be. President Trump's initiative to reduce the tax burdens on small businesses like my own would reduce my requirement to track those tips and to tax those tips for the government. So our administrative reduction would be tremendous. The overstep of the government in terms of taxing Americans is tremendous. We need to reduce that, and President Trump is the man to do that. I'd like to introduce at this time my good friend, Congressman Austin Scott.
Hey, man.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you. And let me tell you, they do a wonderful job. I don't know how long I have been coming to eat your fried oysters, your fried shrimp, your fish, and great sweet tea. They just do a wonderful job as small business owners and caterers. And I hope you're if you're in Central Georgia, you come here today and you get to eat their food. What I want to point out to you is that Donald Trump's a business owner. He's not a politician, and we need a business owner right now in the White House. He understands what it takes to create jobs, and he understands the burden that's being put on those jobs through taxation. And I don't think there's any better example of that than the tax on tips. And Democrats, when they tell you that they want to raise taxes, understand this. You should believe the Democrats when they tell you that they want to raise taxes. It's Donald Trump's idea to cut taxes, especially on people that are out there working in and out every day. And so we're going to have a great meal today. I took my little girl and my little boy to Waffle House the other day. We used to be able to get out of there for about $20, about a $15 bill for the 3 of us to eat. And a $5 tip put me at a $20 bill. I ate there with my little girl and my little boy the other day, and you know what? The bill came in without the tip. It was a little better than $20. I still, I give my tip. I give my $5 tip to the lady who's done a great job for us, serving us. I didn't give that money to the government. I didn't give it to the government. I gave it to the lady that got up early that morning and came to work in the service industry. And they deserve this tax cut. And so I commend Donald Trump for understanding what it takes to run a business, understanding what those tax cuts mean, and getting right to the heart of the matter in that, you know, this is a segment of working people that we should not be taxing on what people give them in the form of tips. And so, again, Donald Trump's a business owner. Our economy's on the brink of a recession. We need him in that office to keep this economy strong. And I look forward to answering questions, but I want to thank you all for the work you do. It's a tough industry to be in. It's hot, it's intensive, it is one thing after the other. Hopefully 90% of the people are nice to you, but every now and then someone comes in, right, that might be difficult to deal with. But thank you for what you do, and I hope we're able to get this done for you. No tax on tips. It's Donald Trump's policy. No questions. We're gonna have some good fish.
Did a great job.
I have to go cook.
I hope we've got oysters and shrimp too today. I don't know if that will happen. He's better. He's one. Thank you for asking. He's you know, he got real sick, and then he got a lot better. And like he's fallen back a little bit, but he's so much better than he was. I mean, like it's a miracle that he recovered as fast as he did. I'm like, it wouldn't surprise me to see a Facebook post of him with a big red snapper, and it wouldn't surprise me to get a call and say, hey, you need to come see your daddy.
Yeah, I'd love to see him. He was so good to my mom and daddy. He was
he
just
thought a lot
a
of
blessing. He was just a blessing.
He thought a lot of them. And let me tell you something, as tough as this has been on your industry,